Coming up next on this special In Focus edition of Arizona Horizon, Arizona Diamondbacks President and CEO Derek Hall. We'll learn about what goes into running a Major League Baseball team on and off the field, including staff changes, stadium issues, and good old-fashioned wins and losses. Derek Hall next on Arizona Horizon.
Arizona Horizon is made possible by contributions from the Friends of Arizona PBS, members of your PBS station. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to this special In Focus edition of Arizona Horizon. I'm Ted Sinus. Derek Hall is the president and CEO of the Arizona Diamondbacks. He joined the organization in 2005 and took over leadership 4 years later. Derek Hall joins us now here at Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Ted. Thanks.
This is your baby, isn't it? You helped design this place.
It is. It's a beauty. I still think it's the best fan experience in all of spring training. And, we certainly had a good one down at Tucson, but it was very challenging. Once the other teams had established that they were going to leave, it really would have been just us left down there. The Rockies were still there, but we realized we had to come back up north. And just logistically, it made a lot of sense. And for us to be in our own backyard now, it's worked out very well.
I'm sure it's worked out well for the team, but for you, when you look around, what do you think? I mean, again, you helped design this place.
And Ted, it's a point of pride, but for me, having grown up and cut my teeth in the Dodger organization all those years at Dodgertown, where you would literally for years since the 50s walk with players from field to field or from the field to the stadium or the clubhouse to stadium. We wanted that same concept here where it was very interactive, where the players were walking along the paths with our fans, where there's an agility field with players afterwards to be there to sign autographs and take pictures with the fans. It's worked perfectly from that standpoint. Then I think as far as you look at this stadium, it has set record attendance. Year after year is a dual complex. It's been great for the Rockies. We asked them to jump on our back and join us in this project, and they've been terrific partners too.
Great for the teams in terms of the fan experience. What about the product on the field?
It's made a difference for sure. I think anytime you talk to any player here, they'll tell you it is a difference maker and that it's as nice as any facility they've ever prepared for in spring. And I think it's a recruiting tool. It's one thing to be able to say that you can play in the same market that you would live in because so many players choose to live here, but how about preparing in spring training too? So you have spring training, then you have the regular season. I mean, Ted, it's perfect for these families and those that want to live in Arizona. You see so many players that either live in Arizona, that live in Florida, mostly because of spring training,
right,
but then wanting to play here as well because of the facility we have here has been a plus.
Okay, let's talk about the team on the field. Last year, what happened?
That's a great question. And I think, first and foremost, injury bug, but any team can point to that. So you really can't use that as an excuse. In my opinion, it was a total disaster. When you look at the win-loss record, there's no excuse for it. We had invested in that team. We thought we were a lot closer after the year before, thought we were a starting pitcher or two away, and we were wrong. There were injuries, but we just did not perform to the level we should have, especially with the pitching.
Were expectations too high? Was the delivery too low? Give me the dynamic here.
That's a big part of it. I think the expectations were so large, and everybody had already basically placed Arizona in the playoffs, which is nice to have, but for us in the past, we've always played well with a little chip on our shoulder, flying below the radar, and I think we're back in that position now because the expectations are so low. Yet, as professional athletes, I think if you ask any of our players on that 25-man roster from last year, they would say, that's on us. We need to embrace that and take those expectations and use them as motivation.
New general manager, new manager, kind of a house sweeping here. Why? Why the change?
Well, there was definitely a need for leadership, and we've had far too much leadership change over the last several years, and it's got to stop. We need some consistency, but for us, we needed a real strong balance between the metrics and analytics and numbers, along with the natural eye and the appreciation for scouting, and I think we've done just that. We went out and identified the strongest candidates in baseball to be general manager, and the one that we chose, I think, is the biggest up-and-coming general manager in baseball. It's somebody who was actual general manager in Boston. He's got great training under Theo Epstein and others, and worked for Cleveland, worked for Boston, has had tremendous success, smart guy, Princeton graduate, and then he surrounded himself with assistant GMs and Amiel Sade, Jared Porter, who are brilliant. One also, Amiel with him in Boston, the other who was with him in Boston, but then went to the Cubs last year, Jared Porter, who may be the best evaluator in baseball. So he's put a really strong team around him. These guys, all of them are going to be GMs in baseball one day, but right now that team in place is trying to put together a sustainable model, and that's really what we've needed.
Was there not enough emphasis on metrics in previous administrations? I mean, it seems like these guys are very pro metrics, maybe the last regime not so much.
Yeah, I think that's a part of it. And, you know, you could debate it all day. How much should it be a part of the game? Yet, if you have that information today, why wouldn't you use it? Why wouldn't you give yourself every advantage, at least what the other 29 teams are using, if not more? And that's the creativity and ability that they bring. They went out and identified someone to handle all of our numbers from an analytics standpoint from the Pittsburgh Pirates, who was considered at the forefront of all of this. So they went out and hired him. He's now put together a great staff of data-driven individuals. Why not use it, right? And so I wouldn't really put the blame on anybody in the past for not embracing it enough, but sometimes you can go too extreme one way or the other. I think years ago we had regimes that were maybe too much in the analytics, and then we've had regimes recently that weren't really enough in the analytics. I think this is the perfect blend, and I watched them in a room at organizational meetings with all of our scouts, both amateur and international, professional scouts. The interest that they show, and it's genuine, the embrace that they have for the opinions of those scouts shows you that they truly care about both aspects and both sides. But it's really fun to see now our major league manager, our minor league managers, our major league coaches, minor league coaches, all embracing it along with the scouts saying, all right, we'll take that information and see how we can incorporate it and utilize it as well.
You know, baseball fans, Diamondbacks fans love hearing about this because it suggests an improvement, it suggests things moving forward, a direction. And yet, you hired some of these guys in the past.
Sure.
You got an 8-year extension. How does that work? I mean, they're gone, you're still here.
No, you're right. And I think when you look at the whole scope, and I would see an extension for me as an extension of our leadership team here. And when you look at, I've got 350 full-time employees who are so committed to this organization, everything that we do in the community, our business standpoint, what we've done as far as raising money for the community, a lot of really good things. However, at the end of the day, we have to win. And, we're in the business of baseball. So I look at all those things that are so great, our culture, the fact that we're named best place to work year after year, wonderful. But you would like that and to be a winning product on the field. I love the fact that we've now surpassed $50 million in community giving. That's great. But wouldn't it be nice to be able to do that and win as well, and would that number be even higher? So I think so. But now, I think the pressure's on all of us to make sure that we get back to our winning ways. To win the division every 5-6 years, that's not good enough. We want to be competitive, sustainable every year. Are we going to be the Dodgers? Are we going to be the Giants? That's not realistic. We know we're not. But could we be the Cleveland Indians of last year, who were just so competitive? If things go right, you're in the World Series. That's who we could be.
Being competitive is so important because it keeps the fans' interest. It keeps them going all summer long.
And Ted, it's the highs and lows for us. It's 1 year winning, and then the expectations are so high, and you end up in the basement. That can't happen. We have to be at a point where we're a couple of games out or a couple of games ahead each and every year. That's who we want to be, and that's exciting for the fans, keeps them on board. Our fans deserve more. To have won last time in 2001, I know it's very difficult for teams to win, but we have those kind of lofty expectations because we know we have the talent here, both in the clubhouse and in the front office, to do so.
Before the start of last season, there was controversy regarding the stadium, and it seemed like that almost put a pall over the start of the season, maybe the whole year. Let me ask you straight up, are the Diamondbacks looking to leave the Valley?
No, we're not. I mean, we definitely wouldn't want to leave the Valley. This is home. Arizona's our home, and I agree with you. I think it was a dark cloud at the start of spring training or in the middle of spring training. It didn't affect the players down in the clubhouse, as they really didn't pay attention to it, nor would they. But I think it was a distraction nonetheless, and it's something that we've tried to keep quiet and negotiate behind the scenes with the county for 5 years quietly, and unfortunately it did go public. But no, we would look for a solution downtown if we were to stay at Chase Field, but we want our options. If we have a partner that can't fulfill their end of the obligation, we need to know what our options are, be it there with a new partner or elsewhere here. But certainly the intention would never be to leave, and we don't have the right to even look around anyways, not even here outside of Chase Field.
So, but even if your attorneys say maybe the contract, maybe the agreement has been broken, and that's because that was the original argument we heard, all of a sudden the Diamondbacks are saying the county's not living up to its obligation. Right. That means we can start looking around for a place to go. That raises a lot of red flags.
Sure it does, and that's an argument right now, is whether we do have an anticipatory breach or a breach. With that, what then would be our options? If we could talk to others, be it other partners there at Chase Field other than the county that could help fulfill that obligation and help us as well to be there for a long time, or to look elsewhere here. But that's not the intention now. In fact, we never even looked to begin with. When it was brought to our attention 6 years ago that after they had self-commissioned a study and evaluation, engineering assessment, and said we need $187 million in the future, and we can't fulfill that, it raised red flags. So we started to negotiate with them and see how we could alleviate them of that problem, and it never got anywhere.
It sounds like the county is saying, though, that the 187 is more cosmetic, that there's really 60 to 80 or something along those lines. Why is there such a disconnect? I mean, is the stadium safe?
Yeah, I think it's definitely safe, and it looks beautiful. And when you look at it, we're in charge of maintenance, and we put close to $20 million a year as the manager of maintenance each and every year, and it's always going to look good. What you fear is if you can't address those repairments, refurbishments, capital needs in the future, is it still safe? It's important for us to be not only in Arizona, we've enjoyed being downtown, but now we just need to make sure that the stadium remains as attractive as it has been, and like you said, safe and suitable.
Do you think the county doesn't quite appreciate how much the Diamondbacks, because it sounds almost to me like you're trying to remind them of what you bring, and that should be part of the whole equation.
Well, yeah, and that's a great question, and I think we're just looking for them to be able to hold up their end of the bargain and be able to pay what they're entitled to. People have said, well, you're the Diamondbacks and you have money, why don't you just do it? Well, first off, we offered that years ago and said, let us take on all the responsibility and assume all of that risk, take it off your hands. Never happened. They wouldn't do that. So now, we're in a situation where by contract and by agreement, they are responsible for that with that fund that we have together that they were supposed to contribute to through booking the building. And they've come up extremely short. Now we're at a shortfall. It's coming. We're at a cliff. And so for those that would say, well, don't you have the money? It's no different than if you go buy a car and you have a warranty and you go to a dealership that's running out of money and they say, but Ted, you have money. You should pay for it. You say,
right.
But that's not the agreement we signed.
Yeah.
So we're just looking for that partner that can help us.
You're looking for a partner. Can the Diamondbacks buy the stadium themselves?
We've never been approached about it.
Would you be interested?
We might, and I would say in the past we definitely would have been. It's another one that we had thrown out there to see if there was any interest in the past, and it never got anywhere. So at this point, we're not there. Unfortunately, now it's gone to litigation. And that's always unfortunate. But through this litigation, we're not looking for a dime. We're not looking to collect any money from the taxpayer or to make any money. We're just looking for a ruling on, do we have the option to go out and find somebody that can either help us stay there or look around elsewhere here, as long as it doesn't jeopardize our investment when it comes to us and the taxpayers together.
And the operative word is here. Look around elsewhere here.
Absolutely. I mean, in Arizona, we have no intention of leaving. This is, as I said, this is home. This is where our history is, and it's been nice.
All right. When we come back, we'll speak more with Derek Hall. This time we'll talk about the game of baseball, the state of baseball, and can the game improve? That's next.
What are you doing?
Possibilities. Your day is filled with them.
Reach up, energy in the fingertips, collapse.
TV, play Downton Abbey.
And PBS helps everyone discover theirs. Anytime, anywhere.
Up in the sky, you can see it.
PBS, we're with you for life.
We are back here at Salt River Field at Talking Stick with Arizona Diamondbacks President and CEO Derek Hall, talking about the game of baseball in general. A lot of talk right now that the game is too slow. The games last too long. There's too much inaction between pitches, between hits. Valid?
Very valid. I think in today's day and age, I've got kids, they're a little older now, but I watch them as they would fidget during games with so much competition today and the way the world is with technology. They're on their phones the whole time. They want something instantly, but it is still the family sport, and we have to remind ourselves of that. It's the one sport where you can sit with your family and talk in between pitches, talk in between innings, so we have to balance that as well, but it should speed up. I remember when I was a kid, I would go to games and they would last 2.5 hours, at the most. Now you're looking at over 3 hours, and is it because of TV? Well, we're looking to answer those questions, but we're finding ways to try and cut it and try and make it shorter, and I think it's very important that we do that. Pace of play is critical to try and address some of our needs in the future.
Are all of the teams united in the idea that this is a problem? Does everyone recognize this?
Yeah, I think so. This is, about the most united I've ever seen all 30 teams, and it's nice to see. We've finally gotten to a point as an industry where we realize we compete on the field, not off, and we want to make this sport a lot better and this industry a lot stronger together. And I think everybody would say, hey, we got to speed it up, even for us. I mean, I love the game, and I go to every single home game as long as I'm not out of town for business, and I go to a lot of the road games. There's times where I'm going, phew, this is getting long, or boy, this is a 12-pitch at bat, and there's ideas that get forwarded a lot, and people say, boy, that's changing the integrity of the game. If we can still address it and look to speed things up, we should.
Here's my plan. limit the trips to the mound.
That's a big one.
The manager can only come out twice, coach can only that. I get all that, but the players and the catchers and they're stepping off the mound, and you're going, I can go get myself a beverage and come back, and nothing's happened.
Way too much.
Yes.
So there you go, and you're a good fan, and I know your wife is too. And for you guys to be frustrated with that, then we have to make sure that to know that fans that are just casual fans that don't watch as much as Barb or Ted feel the same way. Right?
162 games, too much?
That's debatable. I think it's okay. I know that there's been debate in the past. Should it be 156, 162? It's a very long season, that's for sure. But I think it's worked. It is the only sport. It's the focus in summer. I think sort of the flow of summer and baseball together, they work together. It always has historically. Not so concerned about that, but we do have to think about the timing as well. Does it make sense to have playoff games in the cold and in snow?
Yes.
And so, is 162 the reason for that?
Yes.
And if so, do you need to cut it back or start sooner?
All right. Got to ask you, every time I talk to you, I'm worried about your health. I'm concerned about you. You had a prostate cancer issue a few years ago. How you feeling?
I feel great, and just 2 weeks ago, I had a checkup. My mind goes up and down, as you and I have talked about, and for some reason it came back up, my PSA for some reason, and we were checking every 3 months. It's been 6 years now, so I should be a year out being tested, but I'm every 3 months. Great test, and now we're going to go every 6 months. So I'm doing really well, just still trying to spread the word and encourage people to get in. Why wouldn't you? Get in and get tested early.
Well, and why did you go public? You didn't have to go public with this.
I felt like I had a stage to be able to do that. I just had the platform to be able to do it. I'm certainly not embarrassed by it, and if I could help save other lives or educate other men, I'd be glad to do just that. That's rewarding. And so for me to be able to influence other people's lives, which I have, to hear from an individual to say, I didn't think about it. I didn't know I should go get tested. I'm glad I did because I'm okay. Or now I have a benchmark I can look at, a marker. Others to say thank you because now I found out I do have it and I could address it because I caught it early. There's nothing better than that. But I think the more that we can drive awareness, the better off we are. And I figured I had an opportunity to do just that.
And there are people within the Diamondbacks organization. Ron Gardenhire, the guy you just hired as bench coach.
That's right. Our bench coach, same deal. And he was scared to death. For me to be able to pick up the phone and call Gardy and say, Ron, you're going to be okay. And hear what my experience is. And if I can answer any questions without giving you direction or advice of what you should do, then that's why we're here, to be a resource and tell you we've been through it. We're all a fraternity. We're going to get through it together.
And you and your wife are going to get through it together now, too. Talk to us about that.
Well, Amy was diagnosed, unfortunately, she had a bad one. It was triple-negative breast cancer, which is tough. And during the summer, just found a tumor. And this is someone who lives a very healthy life and the last person in the world to deserve any sort of diagnosis like that. But it's been a tough stretch for her. She had about 7 months of really intense chemotherapy, which is the protocol to start with that. A really tough drug called the Red Devil, which really knocked her out, but she always kept a positive frame of mind, lost all her hair. It's starting to grow back. She looks beautiful. And then she had double mastectomy, bilateral mastectomy, and she's in radiation right now about halfway through, and you wouldn't know it. She's always got a great frame of mind, positive attitude, and such an influence. And in my opinion, the example she's setting for our kids is tremendous.
And it makes a difference, doesn't it, having a positive? I mean, you read about a positive attitude can make a difference. It does make a difference.
It definitely makes a difference. I mean, I thought I was positive, and I thought I went through a lot. I didn't go through anything compared to what she is, and she is such a trooper. And I would say to her, you never complain, and she'd say, it's not an option. Let's go get this. And she's been so great. And anybody else that has been diagnosed with it or going through something even similar, she has said, please give them my number. I want to talk to them. Again, now that's part of that sorority they're going through.
Right.
And she's just, she's more of a private person than me, but I've let her know as well, I'm going to talk about it. And she said, I get it. I'm okay with that because, again, we can hopefully educate others.
Were you surprised at the reaction, both when you announced and when we heard about your wife?
Yeah, I mean, I think unfortunately today it's so prominent. All of us know someone who is impacted by cancer, whether they have it or know someone who has. So I think we're all in this together. I mean, I really do. I think the outpouring of positive support, you look at the season ticket holders that we've had that sent cards and gifts and prayers, the prayers are really powerful. I mean, you hear it, and my wife will tell you, I feel it. She gets up every day. She's got a list of people she prays for as a result, just keeps adding to that list. And, God bless her, she's great.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. Hey, before we go, I asked you kind of this earlier on, but when you look around at all this, is this where you saw yourself when you were an undergrad at ASU?
That's a great question. And I would tell people I was going to be here, and they would say, no way, you are not. You don't know anybody. You weren't the best baseball player. How do you have to know people? So I'm really fortunate to be where I am, and especially to be not only with a major league team, but in the state and in the market that I love so much. I have a wife from Arizona. She's from Tucson. We met at Arizona State University. We're both here, and we're back home, and I just love it. And I walk around here, and I'm just full of pride. And I watch kids today knowing they're going to be fans for life. And this is an environment where it's even more interactive, and the experience is a little different. It's a little lighter, but it's just so much fun to see, and then you hope it just spills over.
And again, as we talked about with the health issues, waking up every day knowing you're coming out here or going to the baseball game, that's got to help getting through tough times.
It does, and it reminds me that it provides that same vehicle for others. It is an escape. It's an escape from the economy. It's an escape from our jobs, and it's an escape from health. That's, again, the beautiful thing about baseball. You come out here and spend time with family and friends. You can talk. You can enjoy one another, and hopefully we'll be providing that for many, many years, and hopefully winning baseball too.
Yeah, I was going to say winning helps an awful
I
lot
agree.
as well.
I agree.
So in the grand scheme of things, I always like to ask folks this. So what gets you going? When you get, I mean, obviously you've got health to worry about, you've got worry about whether this is working and that is working, but still, you get up, you get going, you got the positive attitude. What gets you going?
I think watching, both, I would say our fans and also my employees. You look at our culture that we've created. What gets me going is seeing a group of individuals, I mentioned 350 full-time employees that act like family, feel like family. They put this logo on and they wear it every day with pride. They look forward to getting to work early. These are long hours, a lot of games in the season, as we talked about, yet they're so motivated to try and make a difference, not only for the fan experience, but hopefully to win, and most importantly, on the community. And that's where our fans come in too. I watch them when they get energized and they know that we can make an impact. Again, $50 million since our inception, giving more back than all the other sports teams combined. Let's do more. We understand our social responsibility.
Well, Derek, it's good to see. You know, it's interesting. You've gone through some tough times here. You still feel like a lucky man, don't you?
Total, yeah, it's all luck, and we got to capitalize on it. I want everybody to feel lucky to be fans of this team and to be proud of this team. We're going to continue to make them proud with everything that we do in the community, and hopefully winning on the field here very soon. It's got to start now, but more importantly, as I mentioned, it's got to be sustainable, Ted.
All right, it's good to see you
Good
again.
to see you.
Thanks for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Always
You
good to
betcha.
be with you.
And that is it for now. I'm Ted Simons. Thank you so much for joining us on this special In Focus edition of Arizona Horizon. You have a great evening.
If you have comments about Arizona Horizon, please contact us at one of the addresses on your screen. Your comments may be used on a future edition of Arizona Horizon. Thank you. Arizona Horizon is made possible by contributions from the Friends of Eight, members of your Arizona PBS station. Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to Arizona Horizon here on Arizona PBS. I'm Alice Ferris. You know, when you watch programs like Arizona Horizon, you know